love to answer any questions about what the foundation does, or kids in foster care, or you may have noticed that the number I said when I started was 13,000. This video is not even a year old, and that number was 11,000. So you get it. There is a crisis in foster care in Arizona. And Kyle and I like to think that in our little corner of the foster care world, we're, doing the stuff that will change kids' lives. So, what else can I tell anybody?
She's got a question.
Yes. Yes.
How many kids do you serve in a typical year?
Well, I'll tell you that last year we served 1,144. So this year we're serving a lot more, and we're halfway through the year, and we're almost at the number that we spent last year to serve kids. So it has picked up tremendously.
And is that throughout Arizona?
Yes, it is. We serve kids throughout Arizona. And I should tell you that in 29 years, we have never turned down one request that fell in our guidelines. So if it doesn't fall in our guidelines, or whatever, then we just can't do it. But if it falls in our guidelines, we've been able to meet every request we've had.
So where is this money raised from to feed these children in foster homes? See, I worked for Goodwill for 12 years, and we raise money, but we have separate people in separate groups who call on the telephone. We do this, we do that, so we bring money in to put people to work. Now, I'm saying money-wise, where does the money come from?
So the money for the foundation, we don't get any government funding, so it comes from foundations, comes from corporations, comes from individuals, comes from events like game night, and comes from a food truck festival we're going to have in October, so maybe you'll get a flyer on August 24th about that. So it comes from a bunch of different places, but we don't get any government funding. It's people in Arizona who think it's important to help kids in foster care.
So this is non-profit?
Yes, we are a non-profit organization. Anybody else? Yes?
Work with multi-agencies or just your own? How do agencies, or how do foster families get in touch with you?
So here's the thing. This is going to be way too much detail about foster care in Arizona, but there's like 25 different agencies that license families. Okay, so you must be a foster. Okay. We work with, it doesn't matter. We like to think that we work with kids. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is caring for the children. So you don't even have, you can be a kinship caregiver, but if your niece is in foster care, we'll serve you. Or children who live in group homes, or children who live in foster families. It really doesn't matter which agency. We like their parents, but we don't really care what agency they're licensed with. What else? I don't have my glasses on, so if I can't see you, just yell or something. Yes?
How do families apply? Do they have to write the grants, or how do they?
So our application process, we like to think, is very simple. I have some brochures, and I guess the best way would be leave them at the door, or?
Yeah, we'll leave them on the table right outside here.
So we have an application on our website, and it's like a 5-minute thing. It's not, I tell Kyle all the time, and you sound like you're a foster dad, everything in foster care is hard. I want to make this the easiest. You know what, we're not just giving away money without paying attention, but I want this to be a simple process, because you have enough to do raising kids in foster care. So it's like a 5 or 10 minute application, and then it comes to Kyle.